Hello everybody, this is Gigatitan here for Move Guru, which is a series that will basically explain everything about a move. And I'm going to be doing Fling today due to popular demand, like overly popular demand for Fling. Now, Fling is a move that has everything about it depend on the item that you're holding. And what it does is it flings the item, which gets rid of it, and it hits the target Pokemon. It hits only one target. It is a dark move, physical, has 10 PP, and the accuracy is 100%. It is affected by Protect and, Bright Powder and stuff like that. So it's basically just a regular physical move, except it has a lot of possibilities for damage and effects. So let's just go ahead and look up the list on exactly what the power depends on. And I'll show you some examples for the items. Okay, if you want to have 10 power, pretty much any berry will do that, and like incenses, bright powder, shed shell, just kind of the random items don't really do anything. 30 power would be any medicines and different kinds of stones, like thunderstone, like honey, toxic orb, life orb, flame orb. 40 power is lucky punch or an ice rock. 50 power is a sharp beak or a dubious disc. 60 power is in any of the adamant orb, lustrous orb, matcha berry, stick, heat rock, and damp rock. 70 power would be poison barbs, any of the any of the power things for EV training, and dragon fang. 80 power would be any of the newer stones like shiny stone, dusk stone, dawn stone, oval stone, the odd keystone, the electrizer, magmarizer, some examples. 90 power is any of the plates, deep sea tubes, thick clubs, grip claws, which would be ideal. You could get a pretty powerful move with the Marowak, but you'd sacrifice the thick club ability, but would double his attack. 100 power, which would probably be the most viable option if you just want to go for sheer power, because you could have a move with 100 power, a dark move, which would be great, if you want to get some huge damage in there. That'd be any of the fossils, rare bones, and heartstone. Now, if you're going for absolute power and don't care about anything else, use the Iron Ball, which is 130 power. That's phenomenal for a move that's just instant. That's power of last resort, and that's only with Iron Ball though, which would lower your speed. But for Trick Room, if you think of it in a Trick Room team, Fling would be a very viable option. There'd be a huge amount of damage, so I would recommend it for a Trick Room. Now that's great and all, but that's only half of what the greatness of Fling is, which is why it's such an ideal move for executing certain strategies. Is that pretty much almost every item, like a lot of items that activate with effects, will be activated when using Fling. Some examples would be the Flame Orb and Toxic Orb, which will activate burn or toxic poison onto the target, which could be good. It's used in my brother's strategy of Melodic for activating Marvel Scale. You just fling a Flame Orb at it, and then even though you have its attack, you activate Marvel Scale without having to hold a Flame Orb, so then Melodic can hold a Leftovers to heal up the damage from burn. Also, every kind of berry will activate when using Fling. So I'm not exactly sure if you can use the Landsat berry and stuff like those. Well, the ones that you need in a pinch, you have to have low HP. But I'm pretty sure pretty much any other berry will work, such as Chesto. If you use it on one of your Pokemon that's sleeping, it'll wake it up. If you use pretty much any kind of berry, ones that restore HP, you can use that to heal your target. And if you couple this with Recycle, you can have an actual medic or healer or cleric Pokemon that can actually heal the HP of your partner. And along with all the other status healing conditions, that could be very good and helpful for your team. Also, some of these effects can be used offensively, such as Flame Orb or Toxic Orb, but also Razor Fangs will cause the target to flinch, along with King's Rock. The Light Ball can paralyze targets, which would be good if you can't learn Thunder Wave, and because it also does a little damage, not much, but still you could get a little extra damage on there. But yeah, that is the beauty of Fling, is that there's so much you can do with it. It has all these effects that you can use, and those are just a few examples. There's more than just that. Pretty much you gotta experiment on your own. So it is TM56 if you were wondering, and a lot of Pokemon can learn it, so make sure you check the lists online if you want to figure out who can learn it. So pretty much that is my overview of Fling. Good time to use it would be, again, to either power up your own Pokemon or cause them status conditions that can be favorable, such as for Guts or Marvel Scale. And it can be used offensively, which in that case would be using a Light Ball to paralyze your target, or one of the Sharp Claw or whatever it's called to flinch opponents, or a King's Rock, same thing. And it can be used very well and great for flinching. So if you can outrun them, you can pretty much stall them without having to use Fake Out. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it was insightful for you and helped you better understand what Fling's about. So comment, rate, and subscribe. I love it when you guys subscribe, because it's just wow, I love getting, it's it keeps me motivated to upload. So I really appreciate it if you guys would click that. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching. I will continue with the Move Guru because apparently you guys like it a lot more than I thought you did. So I will keep up with that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and see you guys for the next episode of Move Guru.